Welcome back to the News Desk on Scariff Bay Community Radio, bringing you weekly updates of news and events from around East Clare and a selection of music on Saturday the 18th of December 2021. Scariff Ogunlo Camogie Bake Sale and Raffle are fundraising this Saturday the 18th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Market Square in Scariff. So please come along and support them. If you can have your photograph taken with the senior county champions on the day, and your support will be very welcome. Elves will be flying over at Scariff Harbour this Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Fidget Feet is famous for their large-scale spectacle performance. The Elves Arrive in Scariff show will be a spectacle aerial charm flying from a crane, so come along and share in the fun just before Christmas. A Christmas parade of lights hosted by Smith O'Brien GAA and Camogie Club will take place this Sunday at 6 p.m. Vehicles adorned with festive lights will compete for the Lucy Flynn Perpetual Trophy. The entry fee is €50 and intending participants should email Fiona_O'Mahony@hotmail.com. COVID-19 cases in the community are high, so it's very important that anyone who can get a booster dose should take it. You can go to a walk-in vaccination clinic, contact your GP or a participating pharmacy. Check the website hse.ie COVID-19 vaccine for all information. The HSE vaccine centres will be running extra walk-in clinics from Monday the 20th. Scariff Bay Community Radio have launched a beautiful souvenir calendar as a fundraiser. It includes gorgeous photos from the villages of East Clare by the photographer Ruth Griffin. It costs just €5 and can be purchased at Ted's Fruit and Veg Shop or Rogers Off Licence in Scariff or from any SBC or volunteer, and we would welcome your support. Throcra has launched a wide range of life-changing Christmas gifts to help vulnerable communities combat the devastating impacts of climate change, COVID-19 and conflict. The agency would greatly appreciate if people consider these meaningful Christmas presents. Further details are available on throcra.org/gifts. Ogunlo Hurling Club Race Night is going virtual for 2021. It will be run on Facebook Live next Tuesday the 21st. Due to the current COVID situation, there will be no door-to-door sales this year. To support the race night, go to the website tickettailor.com/events Ogunlo Hurling 617361. The Irish Chamber Orchestra, in collaboration with Johnny Logan, will help raise vital funds for Parkinson's Association of Ireland. They have released a Christmas single, Driving Home for Christmas, a reimagined cover of the Chris Ria's 1987 iconic hit. Funds will also enable the Irish Chamber Orchestra to continue its valuable work in providing more than 300 children weekly with free music education through its education programmes. All proceeds go to the two charities and every play counts. You can purchase a song online at irishchamberorchestra.com/driving home for Christmas. The artwork for the single has been designed and created by the distinguished artist Robert Balla, and the original artwork will be auctioned in the future with funds going to both charities. Pieta has seen almost 1,500 clients under the age of 18 availing of their free counselling services across the country so far this year. And because of the great need for their service, the National Suicide and Self-Harm Prevention Charity are looking for your support. Visit their website pieta.ie/donate. The Rape Crisis Midwest have launched a new event, Step Up for Change. This virtual journey follows the Clare section of the stunning Wild Atlantic Way, 133-kilometre stretch from Flaggy Shore all the way down along the coast to Loop Head. The challenge starts on the 1st of January and participants have until the end of that month to complete their journey. Individuals and teams can register for just €20. In addition, you can also challenge a loved one to take part with you and purchase a beautiful Christmas box for them. The Rape Crisis Midwest have been reaching out to men and women across the Midwest since 1980. They have 150 volunteers who manned 1,200 helpline calls, worked 3,000 hours and helped the 136 new clients in 2020. Please support this worthy cause. Check the website rapecrisis.ie or follow them on Facebook. And their free phone number is 1800 311 511. The search for Ireland's best young jazz musician is on. Limerick Jazz, in association with Improvised Music Company, will host the first ever Young Irish Jazz Musician 2022 in the University Concert Hall, Limerick, on Sunday, the 10th of April 2022. The competition is open to young jazz musicians aged 13 to 18. Finalists will perform with a Limerick Jazz House Band for a panel of judges led by the world-renowned composer and legendary musician Bill Whelan. The winner will have the opportunity to make a professional studio recording with a professional ensemble. They'll also perform in UCH's Rising Stars concert, alongside outstanding young musicians in classical music and opera, and will receive a bursary to take part in an international summer school showcasing young Irish jazz talent on a wider stage. For more information, visit the website limerickjazz.com. Mount Shannon Arts are sadly unable to hold their planned Christmas market or Advent fair, so they would like to support the artists by sharing their details on the website. Maybe you could buy something for them or for Christmas. Check the website mountshannonarts.ie. To mark the 100th anniversary of the Glenwood ambush, the local memorial committee have produced a centenary book, which is now on sale in the run-up to Christmas. The publication contains a number of versions of what actually happened on Ambush Day, January the 20th, 1921, and the later reprisals by the Black and Tans. There are some details also of a number of participating volunteers, inasmuch as was possible to get the information. The publication also includes a number of very informative and readable articles, including The Combatants in the War of Independence by Michael McNamara, Cumann na mBan by Anne Quinn, The Enduring Flames of Glenwood by Tomás McNamara, The Glenwood Ambush in Context by Ciarán O'Gurphy, and many more. The book runs to 170 pages and is on sale in Ennis Bookshop, O'Mahony's in Ennis, 6 Mile Bridge Post Office, SuperValue in Tulla, the Country Store Broadford, Ban's Gift Shop in Scariff, Crow's and Noni's shops in Kilkishen. In Scariff Library, up to the 8th of January, the incredible Katja Whitman's exhibition entitled If Not Now, Then When is on display in the gallery. Born in Germany, Katja had travelled the world extensively before coming to Ireland in 2007. Her work has been shown in numerous exhibitions worldwide, including New York, Hong Kong, Vienna, Mumbai, Dublin and Munich. The title of the exhibition highlights the importance of seizing the moment, of loving, laughing, crying and living in the here and now of this volatile life. Katja said, "In my paintings, I explore the complex facets of humankind, the highs and the lows, the lights and shadows, beauty and distortion, love and hate." So all are welcome to drop into the Scariff Library Gallery. A €210 million scheme has been approved by Cabinet to credit all domestic electricity customers with €100 in 2022. Approximately 2.1 million domestic electricity account holders will benefit from the scheme for a one-off exceptional payment to their electricity accounts. This is one of the range of measures to mitigate the impact of rising energy costs. Primary and secondary legislation will be required to underpin the scheme. The proposed mechanism is as follows. The Minister for the Environment, Climate and Communications, with the consent of the Minister for Public Expenditure and Reform, will establish, by way of regulations, the scheme to be known as the Electricity Costs Emergency Benefit Scheme, following the passage of primary legislation through the Oireachtas in the new year. The regulations will provide for the payment by individual electricity suppliers of the €100 benefit to the bills of their domestic customers. The scheme will be operated by the ESB networks, and they will make payments to the individual energy suppliers. The Commission for the Regulation of Utilities will be charged with oversight of the scheme. The scheme will apply to all domestic accounts, including pay-as-you-go customers. The exact mechanisms as to how the payment will be applied is currently being finalised and will be announced in the new year. However, it will be automatic and will apply to all customers. People will not need to apply for it. A total of 4 Munster-based charities and community organisations have become the latest beneficiaries of Aldi's Community Grants Programme, with each receiving a €500 grant from the Aldi Stores team in County Clare. €500 grants were presented to Burn Animal Rescue, Ennis Players, Down Syndrome Clare and Milford Hospice. Aldi's Community Grants Programme helps fund local charities and community organisations that contribute vital work and services in their local communities. Each local charity supported is chosen by Aldi employees, enabling them to help the good local causes they are passionate about. The Community Grants Programme has supported 850 donations to local charities to date. By the end of the year, the programme will have donated over €450,000 since its inception in 2016. The 12 O'Clock Hills Committee have organised 2 hikes on the 26th of December for those who would like to stretch their legs in peaceful, beautiful surroundings. The beneficiary of the 2 hikes will be the Milford Care Centre. The 13-kilometre hike will gather at 9:45am at the Belvoir car park for a 10am start. The 8-kilometre hike will assemble at 10:45 for an 11 o'clock start, and donations would be greatly appreciated. For those unable to attend, a donation can be made on the idonate.ie/12 O'Clock Hills page. Vincent de Paul East Clare are looking for your support, especially at this most difficult time of the year when the pressures is very stressful. Your donations really help them try to alleviate the struggles of families facing these impossible choices. Everyone deserves to be safe and warm and to enjoy a little bit of magic that comes with this time of the year. You can contact SVP East Clare in confidence on 086 392 1492 or via the email at stcaymans.eastclare@svp.ie. You can please donate to the East Clare SVP in the Bank of Ireland Scariff, as every cent counts. A Garda road safety operation aimed at reducing the number of traffic accidents caused by intoxicated drivers will run throughout the festive season until the 4th of January 2022. One of the goals of the roads policing operation is to minimise serious collisions that result in fatal and serious injuries. A study by Road Safety Authority in recent years found that intoxicated driving accounted for 38% of all fatalities. Over the course of the campaign, Gardaí will conduct extra checkpoints and extra mandatory intoxicant testing checkpoints. Divisional Crime Prevention Officer Sergeant Burr Leach explained, "It is where a selection of drivers who approach each checkpoint must provide a breath specimen for testing. The result is immediate and will determine the presence of alcohol in their breath. A selection of drivers will also be tested for the presence of controlled drugs in their system. They must provide a specimen of their saliva. Nobody should drive while under the influence of an intoxicant, but as we know, some do. So these checkpoints have a deterrent effect, as drivers will feel that there is a strong possibility of them being stopped and breathalyzed. Drive carefully." The Samaritans Christmas campaign are illuminating many buildings in Ennis on the longest night of the year, Tuesday the 21st, in solidarity to show people that their service is available to them in their darkest hours. Anyone can contact them for free on any phone at any time on 116 123 or visit the website samaritans.org Ireland. They would also welcome a donation if you can. Great news announced last Friday for sustainable travel in the region. The Department of Transport has allocated €70,000 for the initial planning and design of the Limerick to Scariff Greenway. Funding of around €600 million has been allocated to around 40 greenway projects across the country in 2022 in nearly every single county. More good news is that Scariff Bay Community Radio Chair Jim Collins and Secretary Marie McNamara were presented with a gifting award by Clare County Councillor and Killaloe Municipal District Chair Joe Cooney. SBCR was nominated by Clare County Council Pat Hayes for going above and beyond. Pat nominated the whole station and all our volunteers for our work entertaining, informing and educating our listeners both home and abroad during our 5 years broadcasting on FM and online, and particularly during the last 20 months of the pandemic. Be sure to buy local this Christmas and support the craft makers, artists, food providers and your local shops, pubs and restaurants. Also support people living alone who may enjoy a chat either by phone, FaceTime or on their doorstep over the Christmas period, as it's particularly a lonely time for many people. Now, music for this week will be a mix of the old and the new songs, and we'll start with a beautiful rendition of O Holy Night by Josh Groban.
O holy night, the stars are brightly shining. O night divine.
Next we'll have Bing Crosby singing I'll Be Home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree.
Now, Joy to the World by Nat King Cole.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and heaven and nature sing.
Joy to the world, the Savior reigns.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what a lot of fun to ride and sing in a one-horse open sleigh.
Dashing through the snow,
We are dashing
in a one-horse open sleigh.
one-horse sleigh.
All the fields we go,
All the fields we go,
laughing all the
The news is sponsored by Leona Nails and Beauty Salon in Scariff. That's all the news for this week. News was compiled and read by myself, Ursula Hogan. Stay tuned for the weather forecast read to you by Jim Collins. Thanks for listening, stay safe, and I wish you all a very happy Christmas and a healthy and happy New Year.
The weather forecast on Scariff Bay Community Radio is brought to you by Petty Punch Engineering of Scariff. Today, Saturday, will be largely dry and mostly cloudy with a few brighter breaks. A little patchy mist or drizzle is possible. Highest temperatures of 6 to 10 degrees. A cloudy night tonight, but dry aside from patches of drizzle. Mist and fog will likely form. Lowest temperatures generally of 4 to 8 degrees. Any lingering fog will be slow to clear tomorrow Sunday. It will be cloudy with dry weather from most areas. Highest temperatures 6 to 9 degrees. Remaining mainly dry and cloudy on Sunday night with spots of drizzle possible. Lowest temperatures 2 to 6 degrees. Monday will be another largely dry and cloudy day. A little colder too with highs of 5 to 8 degrees. Little change in conditions overnight with lowest temperatures of 3 to 6. Staying dry and mostly cloudy on Tuesday with some occasional brighter periods. Highest temperatures of 5 to 8 degrees. The weather forecast on Scariff Bay Community Radio is brought to you by Petty Punch Engineering of Scariff.
Fáilte go cínlínta nuachta radio pobl cúna Scariff ag an deir seachtaine an 8 lá déag agus an 9 lá déag de bhína nullig 2021 a héin. Tá ceol ar an chamber na hÉireann mar aon leis an tóránaí cáiliúil Johnny Logan tagad le chéile chun siomsú airgid a chur ar bun imlína do Parkinson's Association of Ireland nó PAI. Rockíd na cistí go léir I dro na seirbhísí ríthabhachtach do bhris is 300 páistí ar fud na hÉireann. Is é I dtachas sa ceol atá ar fáil Séar an eisce do fáistí sna chláracha iontacha seo. Tá tar éis an CD fíorcáiliúil Chris Ria Driving Home for Christmas a heola. Déad fi éine takeíocht a thuirt don PAI tríd an tórán a ceannach ar lína an Siomh Idirlín www.irishchamberorchestra.com/Driving Home for Christmas. Tá cuardach Ursula faoi láthair ag lorg ceoltóir óg jazz is fearr in éireann. Is é Limerick Jazz I genta le Improvised Music Company atá I ggóstáil an ócáid seo an céad ceann riamh ar a Dr. Young Irish Jazz Musician 1922 ar an domhnach an 10 lá Debrán 2022. Tá an comórta seo do ceoltóirí óg jazz oscailte do dégóirí idir 3 bhliain déag díos agus 8 mbliana déag díos. Chun tuile ólas agus firmacha iiritis áil den seiceáil ar an suíomh idirlinn www.limerickjazz.com. Tá díleachán cácha ar siúl ag cumann comógaíochta na Scariff tua I gníile sa cearnóg I lár bhaile na Scariff I New Saharan ó na 10 clog maidin go dtí a 1 clog Iarnón. Bhí bliandan sco ag an gcumann. Maisibh a chalíní. Tá féilire 1922 fáilsethe I mbliana ag Radio Publicún na Scariff. Is fáilseáin álín I de Greengraffanna ón timpeallacht iarthar an chlár. Tá sé ar fáil I siopa Glasstreet Ted, siopa bands, nó I siopa Vicrory sa Scariff, nó ó aon de na hibróirí Jónacha sa stáisiún radio. Ná déon dermid iad a seola thar freisin do bhhuintre na háite atá I géin I mbliana. €5 an luach atá ar na féileoirí. Tá cumann insin de pól iarthar an chlár ag lorg cabhra agus takeíochta go mórmhór ag an tráseo den bhliain don na cluine atá féhrú. Cabhróidh do síntiús Jónach lo chun nach méid orthú roghanna uafásacha ag leacha. Tá sé tilse I gach duine a bheith slán sa bháilte agus te agus a bheith sanna ag an tríochtúil seo den bhliain. Tuair do síntiús Jónach go dtí banc na hÉireann sa Scariff agus cuir é sa cúntas I gcóir cumann insin de pól iarthar an chlár. Sa danlan I leirlann na Scariff suas go dtí an tuchtú lá danar by Tespántas úntacht Catcha Wilmer ar siúl den tidal if not now then when. Tá tidal an Tespántas I cur béime ar an tábhacht a bhanan leis an am I láthair na huaire chun grá a thuairt chun gáire nó cuine a dhéanamh agus chun marachtáil san am I láthair na huaire sa bheitthe mísochar seo. Is fiú an cuairt a thuairt ar an leirlann. By family tree ar siúl I leirlann an chlár go dtí an tríú lá fichid de bhí na nullag. By dríocht agus scéalta ar siúl go léthúil. Déan seiceáil ar an suíomh idirlinn clairelibrary.ie. Tá cumann starúil áitiúil Kildá Lua agus baile an átha tar éis journal a trí a ailsú agus tá sé le fáil I cast cutters agus an forge I Kildá Lua agus I siopa Larkins I maile an átha. Déanaí sé brontanas nullig simúl do winter na háite agus go mórmhór do winter áitiúla a bhfuil I curfuú I bhd ó bhaile. By cóp le fáil freisin trí riomhphoist a cheola chuig Killaloo Ballina LHS@gmail.com. Tá an Glenwood ambush cuimh naán 100 bliain a comóra ag an goiste cuimhnacán agus tá leabhar cuimhnacán fáilsethe acu agus ar díl fé láthair. Tá roinnt legannacha éagsúla ar an líochán a tharla ar an 20 lá de bhí anar 1921. Tá 107 lehanach sa leabhar a bhfuil le fáil I siopa leabhar na hínse agus hí siopa bands sa Scariff, agus hí siopa na sráid bhailte agus in ifigi an frist áitiúla. Is cúis brón nach mai cuman elína bailí bheoin an ábalte a bharga na nolig Edvin Fair a óstáil mar a bhí cepa acu. Ba ihe rás club I maníochta tuaí gníile siúl go furúil don bhlín se thugan. Ba sé bio Facebook an bhórt an téanú lá fihid. Ní bheith daoine ag dul ó doras go doras mar jaol cás an vírus COVID I láthair na huaire. Contaíocht a thuirt díthe an rás tégadí an Sih Idirlinn ticketmaster.com/events/O'Gonilla-Hurling/617361. By chorus savalta na bortha I bhaim ag na Gardaí I rit na nolig contimpistí tráchta a leidú ó héamh timánathe óilta de lenny sé a raig go dtí an 4 lá danar 2022. By seicfintí breise agus seicfintí éigeantach do bheiscóirí a heastáil cura I bhaim sa chóras seo. Déan Devon de go néanfa do siopadóireacht don nolig sna siopaí áitiúla contaíocht a thuirt don lucht cairde don lucht elína do salárthirí bia do bhór siopaí áitiúla tithe tarna agus na hóstán áitiúla. Sinead na cílínta na núgta búlaisteach thugan don príomhnúgt nuair a bheith ústáisiú ar na scéalta seo agus ceol spreagadh freisin. Tá cílínta na núgta cur le chéile ag Ursula Hogan, eistrithe ag Bernadette Benny Mulrooney agus léite ag Micheál Mulrooney. Míle buchas as stocht éisteach linn fannaigh Sláán agus Searfacht. Nóí chuna díobh go léir.